Hello, we are starting the Emont Way going down to Pooley Bridge and the Ullswater Way, and we are at the Emont Way, which is just off there. There we go, there we go. And I'm with Mr. Pope, who is down here. Hey, is he here? There we go, heading in. Lovely, 5 miles in Emont Way, brilliant. There we go. There we go.
What a nice start to the walk.
There we are. Say hello, Mr. Bob.
Hey! Lovely start walking out of Penrith.
Lovely. Under the railway bridge. Right. Look at that, newborn. Hello, Miss Sheepy. Enjoy. Look at the sheeps. Oh, look at him. Less. There's Michael. Here's the bridge. It's the River Emont. Here we are, look. Yeah, looks lovely. Lovely. It's wobbly. Mint. That's a wobbly bridge. Thank you. How nice. We are in Stockbridge, Wordsworth House. Ooh, felt like that. It's a lovely little village, and they're getting some work done. Here's the ER. There's a coffee shed! Yes! Oh. So, doing a bit of road walking from the Emont Way. Bloody coffee shed. Hello. So if you want a coffee, you can go get one. Then, excellent stuff. Look at the gorse around here, man. There we are, 5 mile in the Ullswater Way. No, Emont Way, sorry. And Ullswater is down right in front of us. First glimpse. Lovely, look at that. Lovely caravan park here. Just hitting Pooley Bridge. There's one of the car parks. Just a private one, that one. And this is round the back of the pubs. The river's over there. And that's the car park over the bridge. Here we are, hitting in. Pooley Bridge. Gone to the pub, have a pint. So here we are, leaving Pooley Bridge, doing a Ullswater Way anti-clockwise, and we're heading up there. There we are. We've had a nice little pit stop, pint, some munchies, lovely, ready to go, rock and roll. Look at this, absolutely lovely up here. The walking tight. It's this Waterfoot caravan park. Lovely. Oh, uphill. There we go. The hills have started.
Here we go. Go on.
Get up there. Woohoo! That is why we do this. Shit. Out of breath. Yeah, we've got cows coming up. Woohoo! Lovely. I don't know if you can see, but there's a Highland cow just in the clump there. Back turned. So off the road, coming down this little path. Lovely. Nice this. So coming off that hill was a bit of a leg bumper. Worth it though. Here we go. On the track to Aero Force via Galbarrow. The Herdwick Stones. 3 to find. There we are, another one of the Herdwick Stones. Placed directly under a Widowmaker. Look at that. This is a nice bit of path. Walking through the forest. Spectacular. Are you ready for the big reveal? There we go, look at that. That's why you do it. That's why we're here. And number 3 of the Herdwick Stones. And we're just going to have a little rest here. Rest our feet and have a drink. So that's the junction of Galbarrow High Route and Air Force Low Route. So that way is Air Force Low Route. We are going that way, Galbarrow. 1¼ mile. Quick breather before the summit. We're heading up there somewhere. Huffing and puffing. Oh yeah. Ah, top of Galbarrow. Look at that lovely cairn. Done. Absolutely spectacular. That was a tough little climb, that. Galbarrow, done and boshed it, mate. Lovely. So heading that way now. Let's go. I love paths like this. There we are, so not sure where we're heading up to, but Sheffield Pike is the destination. Up there. Man, this is killing me. This is holy shit. This is a tough one. Just constant climbing in a bit of a bog filled area. I think we're about 12 mile in total from Penrith. So we've got about 4 mile left, all round about to Sheffield Pike, and then we'll camp up. See you in a bit. Man, this has gone on forever. This is steep and long, with the views overlooking Ullswater. Wow. Very nice. Up there to go. I'm knackered. I am at the top, finally. Oh, that was tough. But nice though. And it's soft grass, even better. And we're heading over to the black of Sheffield Pike. Ah, yes. Oh yes, look at that. So we are heading down this valley, pitch down there next to the bank. We just came down from that ridge there, and we were going to handrail the wall, but then it led into a cliffside. We found pitch for the night, nice flat spot next to a water source, and I'm knackered. Let's get the tent up. Chili and rice. It's cooking in the pot. Tea. Michael's over there. Oh yeah. I'll show you the pitch in a minute. There she is, bobcat. Nicely pitched. Normally Opal's tent, but I use it for hiking multi-days. Lightweight. It's a good little tent by OAX. And this is Mr. Pope's. He did tell me what it is, but I can't remember now. Looks alright, looks very spacious. Looks nice. Yes. Indeed. And he's off for a wander down there. He's off for his little jollies. Good morning, folks. There we are, that was the pitch. Leaving no trace as usual. And we woke up to this. Absolutely stunning. Didn't sleep great, but just needed the rest. And then breakfast was beans and sausages, all day breakfast from Wayfair. Lovely. And a coffee. Now we're going to hit the road. See you soon. Alright, back on path, and we're heading Glencoe and Beck is where we stopped at. I've just found out on the map, but this is the route. It's really gnarly. It's awesome. Lovely. Look at that. Onto the road, and there's a bull. The view of Ullswater. Can't get my words right today, but absolutely stunning around here. The Glencoe Valley. Oh yes, breakfast, meat potato pie, Mars bar, and a black Americano. We're in Glenridden at the moment. There we go, look at that. Stunning. So, come through Patterdale and heading off towards Side Farm, and then lower route back round towards Pooley Bridge. We'll find somewhere to park our asses, have a rest, chilled out afternoon. So past to Howtown. Absolutely lovely. I think I've said that word too many times on this walk. But look at that though. You've got geese just nesting on the fell side. Just having a bit of a snack. Some pitches around here as well where you can camp on if you're that way. Stuck on an evening. Just going to show you this bit. It's really nice. Waterfall up there. I'm not too sure which one it is. Scale Force possibly. Lovely. And we're going to a coffee shop. Grab a coffee. Sandwick Bay. Having lunch. And we've got a ham sandwich, can of Coke, and stickers. The poetry stones. The human word carved by whispers in the passing air. Very nice. There's the steamer. This is our crossover valley. We're coming towards our ascent up Barton Fell. Still a nice area though. Lovely. Another one of the poetry stones, the loveliest of the lakes, Ullswater, curving gracefully into the far distance, as it does. The boats are out on the lake, loving the wind. This is the cockpit, stone circle, bottom of Barton Fell, at the start of High Street. Could be home for the night. So we moved on from the cockpit. We're heading down into Pooley Bridge, possibly a campsite or Mallard Hill maybe, don't know, or maybe a pickup, but we'll see what happens. We're heading left at this cairn. We are back in Pooley Bridge. That is the Ullswater Way, done and boshed. Lad! Can't the pub now for a pint. Lovely. Ta-da!